Students, today we are going to study the flower part 2. This is the continuation of the video. So in the last video I told you about flower and its definition and its 4 holes and about bracts and nectaries. So in this video I will tell you about the sexuality in flowers, general description of the floral parts. So let's start. Sexuality in flowers. Male, female and bisexual flowers. The anthers of the stamens produce pollen which form the male cells or the male gametes, and the ovary of the carpels bear the ovule which encloses the egg cell, the female gamete. The stamens in the carpels are the male and female part, that is known as the unisexual, and or you can say this is incomplete or the imperfect flower. And examples I can tell you this: papaya, plum. And the unisexual flower which contains only stamen are known as the staminate flower, and which contains only carpels are the pistillate flower. A neuter flower is the one in which both male and female reproductive organs are lacking. So there is sexuality in flowers. There are male and female. As I told you in the previous video, if you have not seen, please do go and see. And the androecium and gynoecium, they help in the reproduction. Now we are going to study about the general description of the floral parts of the flower. So how the flower is basically classified into different holes. As I told you in the last video, there have 4 holes: calyx, corolla, androecium and gynoecium. The calyx, which is the first hole, and when they are fused they are known as gamosepalious, and when they are free they are known as polysepalious, and there are 5 sepals, and they are usually green in color, and sometimes they are brightly colored in gul mohar when they are red. And the main function is to protect the young flower bud, and when green they also perform photosynthesis, as you can see in this picture. Corolla is the second hole, which is the petals. They are usually arranged in a single hole, but they are sometimes arranged in a double hole. Example, poppy, or they may be arranged spirally. They are polypetalious when they are free, and gamopetalious when they are forming a tube. And you can see in the picture, they are colorful and fragrant petals which attract insects for pollinations, and they also protect stamens and pistil, especially when the petals form a tube. So you can see in this picture, they are very brightly colored, they are of different color, and they attract insects for pollination. Androecium, the male part, stamens. Each stamen consists of a long filament and an anther attached to its extremity, and the anther is usually 2-lobed. Each lobe has 2 pollen sacs, and they are contained in the pollen grains. The pollen grains are generally powdery particles of different shapes and size. As you can see in this picture, there is the stamen, the androecium, which contains the anther and the filament. Androecium stamens may be free, polyandrous, as in petuna, or joined and organized in the single or double several. They are divided into monodelphous, didelphous and polydelphous. The polydelphous are filaments are united in several groups. Didelphous, they are 2 bundles, and monodelphous stamens are united in one group by the filaments. Let's move to the female part, that is the gynoecium, which is also known as pistil, and it consists of 1 or more carpels, and the carpels are further divided into 3 parts, that is the stigma, the style and the ovary. The stigma is a terminal knob-like part which you can see in the picture, and it appears as a feathery appearance, and it is divided into 2 or more lobes, and it is covered with hair or with glandular papilla, and it serves as a landing place for the pollen during pollination. The style is, as you can see in the picture, is a slender tube-like stalk which connects the stigma to the ovary. The ovary, you can see in the picture, this is a swollen basal part, and it is composed of 1 or many carpels fused together, and it contains the ovule, which is the rounded body's placenta attaches the ovules to the wall of the ovary. Most plants, the flowers are bisexual. They have both female and male parts, and in many plants the male and female parts are separate, and the plants are of 2 types. Monoecious plants, that is male and female flowers grow on the same plant, and dioecious plants, male and female, grow on different plants. So let's move to inflorescence and placentation. Inflorescence is the mode of the arrangement of the flowers on the axis of the plant. Placentation is the manner in which the ovules are arranged or attached to the wall of the ovary. This is for today's video. Like this video, share this video and subscribe to my channel. Till then, take care and bye bye.